right, Club 25, and we are back, and I've got two special guests with me. Jovana, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And a famous Lepa Brenner. No, that's Lepa. BUREK.
BUREK girl.
BUREK girl. How are we, girls? Talking
Good.
to Mike.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good, thank you. Yeah, we're doing well.
That's good. Well, I haven't seen you for a while. How's things? What's been happening? I mean, I commented on you the other week to say how much I've seen a big change in your demeanor, your personality, and you're like glowing in a sense.
Oh, thank you. I'm not pregnant.
Nah? Oh, that was the next question. All right, well, we'll miss that one. How's work going? You look very busy. Everything seems to be like flying off the charts.
Well, it's full on, to be honest. I've got a mixed bag of things. So catering for weddings, birthdays,
Yeah.
cooking, doing
Non-stop
recipes,
cooking.
little collabs here and
Yeah.
there. So it's fun. And I think that's why I'm just vibrant. Like, I look good because I'm happy.
You love what you're doing.
I love what I'm doing, yeah.
So you would say it's not like a job then. It's a true passion.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel like a job at all.
And that's what people buy into passion, right? That's the whole point. And you just look very energetic.
Okay.
If that's the word, compared to when I used to see here before, you were only energetic through the high energy of music.
Oh, really? Did you notice that?
Yeah, when the disco beats came on, you got energized. But
Yeah.
I'm saying you're creating the energy, which is awesome.
Yeah, no, I love music, so obviously I incorporate that with culture.
Yeah.
But it makes a difference when you do you're doing something you love. So.
Yeah. Well, we're all the same nationality here, right?
Yeah.
And well, I've only met you tonight for the first time. Tell us a bit about who you are and what you do, which I kind of know, but they don't.
Can I just touch on that, what
Yeah.
he said about being energetic? I co-own a cafe. There's a couple families involved.
Yeah.
But we've been working with Lepa for a couple months now. And that's exactly what we said. Like, this chick just brings the energy. She's so good to work with. It's And people find it weird. They're like, why are you working together? Like, you're supposed to be in competition. But it's just,
okay.
it's so good. Like, yeah.
But see how important that is to have purity. I was saying this when Veronica B was on. I find this country, we really struggle to collaborate and want to see other people succeed instead of standing on each other to get ahead. And that's, interesting. I wouldn't see, that's funny, right? I wouldn't see this competition based on how you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, back to you.
Our culture, our background wouldn't see it that way, right?
No, not
Everyone's...
at all. It's funny because I live in the city, and don't have to get too much into culture, but I'm around a lot of Jewish people in the East. And I find that Jewish people really come together in culture and help one another. Like, my psychologist is Jewish, and then she refers me to this person, and he's Jewish, and then he refers that person. I'm like, Jesus, you all like come together every weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
Where my experience with, not all Serbs, clear, we're getting along. I find there's sometimes a bit of, if you mind, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to you. She's really avoiding questions. You're really good at that. We deflected for about 3 minutes. So tell us about you, a bit of a cafe, but also more. Go.
Where do I start?
Wherever you like.
I'm going to say I was a psychologist because I was registered. I decided to sort of finish with that. But I did all that. I studied, did the 6 years, worked in corporate, worked for councils, did all sorts of roles. And then COVID sort of same thing, stuffed me around. Admittedly, I lost my job because of that, which was sort of like a bit of a redirection, I find anyway. Like looking back now, it was like everything happened. Everything was a blessing in disguise. I found myself in food, hospitality, something that I've loved always. Like I've loved working with food, cooking, all that stuff. So it's like, it's funny how I've suddenly found myself here. We opened the cafe by chance. It wasn't even a plan. And everything's just been going slowly, but really positively.
Yeah, and that's the shirt you're wearing?
Yeah.
So what does it mean? Are we talking about Tesla as in?
Tesla, Nikola Tesla?
Okay. So
you know who that is?
Nah. Wait, is he Serbian or is he Croatian? Whoa.
How much time do you have?
Oh, no.
Should have brought Bubba.
So what's 369?
So that's his magic number.
Ah,
it's
okay.
the number of life. So he thought, life, the meaning of life was centered around 369.
Okay.
Everything he did came back to that number.
Yep.
So it's significant.
Man, my brain works in very mysterious ways because all I see now in 369 is multiple 3s and 6s.
Well, that's the logical thing, but...
Well, that's the devil, right? No.
Oh, yeah, I just caught on.
She just caught on. That's brilliant. Well, before we go back to her, so where's the cafe?
Mount Pritchard.
Okay. And when did it open?
September 20... What are we in now?
4.
Like just over a year and a half ago.
Okay, and it's all Serbian cuisine or... Okay.
So it's like what we're trying to do is create it to be a bit of like a social hub.
Mm-hmm.
So not just looking at a, as a cafe.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Balkan food, Serbian food, but a place where people can come connect a little bit,
Yep.
talk about whatever they want to talk about, but connect.
Yeah. So you want to keep the culture in itself, but at the same time it's open to everyone.
Yeah.
But you want the point is to educate others that, hey, we also are this as a culture.
Yeah,
of
course.
No, that makes sense.
And that's why we got, Lepa involved as well, because the couple times we've had a truck there, it's just been a really good atmosphere.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And is it open every day or?
Yep.
Okay.
Every day. And then Thursday to Sunday, we're open for dinner as well.
Right, okay. So I've got to come for dinner. You got to put the microphone in your mouth.
Oh, sorry. You need to go try Tesla 369.
So is it better food than yours or no?
Do you have sarma?
Yeah, we can make it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I got good sarma.
Yeah, you got good stuff.
Nah, the food's good, obviously, yeah.
No, both are. So you're still working with those guys, which is...
Be Kind Friday?
Yeah, the legend.
Yes, it's been over a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's that come along with... Because it's a different way of connecting with people because they're doing a lot for free. How's that mentally for you in terms of rewarding, or how does it make you feel?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's another reason. Just the group of people we have, they're like family.
Yeah.
And we support each other a lot. We meet up, we talk all the time, really,
Yeah.
but we meet up once a week to have meetings
Oh, wow.
regarding what we're going to do for the next Be Kind Friday.
Yeah.
So the one coming up is this Friday morning at Wynyard Station.
Oh, in the city?
Yeah, it'll be at Wynyard
What
Station.
time? 'Cause I live-
7:30 till 10ish. And I think this will be important with everything that's happened in the last few days in the city. So Be Kind Friday, obviously we're giving out free breakfast.
Yeah.
But also it's about connecting, talking to people,
Yeah.
slowing people down, stopping them, just having a chat, like
Yeah.
just seeing how people are.
Especially in the city.
The last time we did Wynyard, am I saying it right?
Wynyard, yeah.
Thanks. We found, and look, we do find at a lot of places, people are in a rush. Everyone's in a rush to get to work, and I get it. It happens to myself as well. But it is nice when people just stop for a moment and smile.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, because I live in Surrey Hills myself, so I'm literally around Wynyard all the time. And it's a very, in a sense, fast-paced, head down, go forward.
Yeah.
And it's funny, and the whole point of this podcast too is I mentioned it by myself that we don't spend enough time saying hello.
Yeah.
And I know it's sad time to bring up, but what happened in Bondi and the church is you just never know when your last goodbye is. And I think that's the sad part. So making a little smile for someone, it could change their day. It could change the course of their week. They may build the confidence to go do something. And I think that's the power of what you guys are doing. I think that's pretty real, pretty cool and real. And the fact that they've stayed to the core of it, which is amazing.
I think it's only getting better from here. We've had our first school talk.
Yeah, I saw that. That looked cool.
We did a high school and we spoke about kindness. A lot of the kids really enjoyed that. They came up to us at the end of the assembly and asked more questions, which was good.
Yeah.
So we've got a few more schools lined up, which is great.
So
bring that back.
And the thing is, you never had the intention to want to inspire people. You just wanted to connect with people.
Yeah.
But now you're actually inspiring people and motivating them.
Yeah.
Look at that, see?
Yeah, no, it's good. I love them. I really do. They've brought so much to my life.
Yeah.
It all started with, just me going on board to give a few bureks for the first pop-up or whatever they did. And from there, we do it once a month. We're actually in Queensland for our first. That's another big thing.
Oh, wow.
We're in Queensland in June, on the 7th.
Yep.
So there'll be a Be Kind Friday near the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So yeah, we're getting there.
Cool.
We're moving around. So
Australia-wide tour. Here we go.
And you know what I do find a lot when I do the Be Kind Fridays? You talk to a few people, whether they're older.
Yeah.
You find that they say to you, "Oh, I haven't really had the opportunity to talk to someone." You know, not that they're lonely, but you can tell. You know, they haven't had that connection, so they love it. They'll stay there for a while and have a chat. It's really nice.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know them, but you feel like you know them by the end of the conversation. You're giving hugs and it's really good. It's a positive thing. It's definitely a positive thing.
It's just being real, right?
Yeah.
I agree completely. Being real. All right, now back to you because I feel like you're just the microphone. Sorry, guys, my fault. The third microphone's not working, so we have to share.
It's heavy.
I know, that's why I have to understand. Yeah, it's fine for me. Would you want to swap? Do you want to be in the host?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You want to swap?
You go.
I'm happy to swap.
I'm joking.
You sure? All right. You're being kind.
I am.
So, well, you have a partner that plays football and he's Serbian as well.
He's retired.
He's retired. Well, we're the same age, you said, yeah?
Yep.
And you was at BUREK for a while. Okay, so it's funny because we were talking before about that, and it's a team that I've never played for or never was going to play for, except for a moment. Do you guys connect with BUREK now with the cafe or no?
Apart from a few individuals that might come in, not really.
So you don't associate the brand with...
No.
Okay.
No.
Yep.
He was very loyal to them. He's been playing, I can't even tell you how many years, a lifetime.
Yeah.
But no, not really.
Yeah.
Apart from friends, like he's had friends
Just
from
friends,
there forever, and they'll pop in, they'll support.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and back to your COVID moment between transitions of losing job, finding yourself. With your psych degree that you did that come into play and help you at all through mental health or?
It did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you mind explaining to some degree how? Oh, by the way, the water's for you.
I've had some. Yeah, thank you.
It's clean water too. It's really
It
nice.
did because I went through a period where, you know, losing my job, I was a school psychologist at the time.
Yep.
And it was like I knew it wasn't classic depression. Like I went through a very low period. And I thought, okay, what the hell's going on? It was almost like I identified myself that I was going through a bit of like an identity crisis.
Yep.
Becoming a mum, you know, navigating this new life, and it was like, what is going on? It was like everything I knew suddenly just disappeared.
Yeah, wow.
And I had to start from scratch.
Yep.
So yeah, I reckon it did, because I reckon for a lot of people who don't have that background, they'd be like, you know what I mean? You're crushed. You wouldn't know how to work what's going on in your mind. A lot of the times I would stop and I'll be like, okay, what are you actually thinking about? Sometimes I'll even write it down and I'll be like, okay, this means, I don't know, X, Y, Z.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I've been through identity crisis many times in my life. I started at 15, it was my first one.
I reckon everyone does. A lot of people do, but you don't know what's going on.
It took me up until age 30 to open up.
Yeah.
For many years I was like, no, I'm fine, strong Serbian, you know, blah, 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 all that crap. I'm not that strong. But yeah, and now I can't shut up.
But I think opening up is showing that you're strong, right?
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
vulnerability is something I never understood. I thought vulnerability was weakness, but it's the courage to stand up and be seen.
Yep.
And that's quoted from Brené Brown. Do you know Brené Brown? She's she's my online mentor. My psych passed me on to her. Yeah.
Really?
Well, not personally, but I look up to her. I've done a lot of work through watching her, listening, because my psychologist passed me on to her maybe 8 years ago now. And I created my first seminar around her about vulnerability and shame. So she's pretty cool, powerful. And funnily enough, today one of the younger kids I was training, cute, I won't mention his name.
Too heavy?
No, just you both could go, hey, like a rock star. He was saying that he broke up with his girlfriend. He's 14. And I said, how you feel? He's like, oh, I'm all right. I'm like, no, dude, don't talk shit. I don't have to puppy love or whatever, but how you feeling? And he started to open up. And then at the end, we went to the car with mum. And I said, dude, man, you need to open up more. He's like, yeah, but I don't feel any better. I go, no, you will. You need to talk more about this stuff. If you hold it in, you don't grieve that moment. Yeah, sure, it's a little 14-year-old love. We've all been through it. But you are naturally hurting. So either you don't have to speak to me, but speak to your mum. And they got a good connection. Yeah. And but the first thing is to like close up. Yeah. So if you close up for so many years, you just become that. Yeah. It's hard to unravel that. So yeah, there we go. But that's true, right? So mental health's important, and you look at you, just yeah. But that's the reason why I wanted you on here, is because what you show in your videos and what you've been doing out, I think it's very courageous, which creates contagiousness. Courageous, contagious, and it's like it's popping nice, and it's like you want to watch it.
Okay.
So
I make people smile. That's what they say.
But also talk to me about the fears behind not wanting to do it in the beginning. Like,
I went through so much.
Yeah.
I did not want to be on camera.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be on camera.
Yeah. We've all been there. Like,
really?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Good.
But
yeah.
Yeah. And before I go into me, I'm going to go back to you on that, because you said something before we started. But on you, I'm pointing a lot. It's quite rude. Sorry.
It's okay. It's the Balkan in you.
Yeah. I angle my point. Yeah. So do you still have fear, or do you feel?
No. I'm going to be really honest. I've let go of all that. But we were talking about this actually on the way here. I'll speak for myself, but I'm brought up in a way where, you have to watch what you do, what you say, what people might think. That has been a part of my life for so many years, and I just got sick of it.
Great.
I'll be honest. I got so fucking sick of it. Sorry for swearing.
No, but this is the point.
I just want to be my true self. Great. And say what I think, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. There's nothing wrong with that.